Make sure you watch this entire video for an absolutely free breakdown for two games. One Friday night between Maryland and Illinois, and one early on Saturday between West Virginia and Virginia Tech, the old rivalry. Let's dig in. Let's take a look at these two games. But before we do, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Guys, we're delivering over 64% winners to you through 2021. We're doing it out of the goodness of our heart. We love you guys. All we ask in return is participation. Leave us some comments. If you don't like the pick, tell us why. If you love the pick, tell us why. Just a little bit of love there. That's all we need. Let's dig right into it. The first game we're going to be breaking down is, watch the whole thing, by the way, because we have two breakdowns. So after the first one, there's a second one. The first one we're going to be breaking down is the 2-0 Maryland Terrapins against the 1-2 Illinois Fighting Illini. 60.5 is the total. Maryland's favored by a touchdown. Maryland's coming off of a huge victory, but it was against Howard, FCS opponent. That's like the new thing. Junior quarterback Tagaloa, Big Tua's brother, actually. Big Tua's little brother. He has been tearing it apart. He leads Big Ten quarterbacks in completion percentage, 76.2. Passer rating, 188. Number, I think, 2 in touchdown passes with 6. Completions, 48. Looking like an absolute stud. Looking better than his brother, actually, which is something that we were saying early on. And then, of course, he's facing a defense that is giving up points. 33.7 per game, 400 passing yards. Maryland's run attack has been good as well, averaging 195 yards on the ground. Defensively, they look very good. But, like I said last week, they were playing Howard, so you can't really give them too much credit for the shutout there. Now, however, they're still a very good team. We have a lot of faith in them. Fighting Illini, their quarterback, not so much the star of the show like Tagaloa. He's been 3 years there. He came from Michigan, not living up to expectations, injury prone. In fact, their backup, Arthur Satowski, has been replacing for him. And he has mixed numbers, averaging 215 passing yards per game, 144 on the ground. Defensively, Illinois, like I said before, is giving up a lot of yards. At total yards. They're 222nd in college football, giving up 496 total yards. So it's not going to cut it. And they're just not getting the job done. They're also 2-4 in their last 6 against the spread, while Maryland's 4-2 in their last 6 against the spread, including 2-0 this year. Maryland plays very well in September, winning 12 out of the last 16 September games. We're buying the point. Always buy it. Past that 7. We're getting it to 6.5. We're taking Maryland Terrapins minus 6.5. Now let's dig to the next one. Virginia Tech, or West Virginia, I should say, versus Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech's prided themselves on defense this year. It's still the same. Their defense is strong. Now, West Virginia's no slouch either, but they're allowing 12 points per game. And really, they're only allowing 37.5% on third down conversion. So they're really stifling offenses, but their offense is not getting the job done. 164 yards in the air, 175 on the ground. That's not going to cut it. 3 rushing touchdowns on the season. Braxton Burmeister, their quarterback, has been pretty crappy. Let's just be honest. Their defense solid, and that's why they're 2-0. But they got problems. Mountaineers 1-1. After beating Long Island University 66-0. They lost a very tough home opener to Maryland. Like I was saying before, Maryland's a very good team, so we're not giving them too much slack for that. They were held to just 3 points in the second half. It's really been a tale of two tapes for them as far as first and second half, first and second game. They're averaging 45 points per game because of that second game, putting up 310 yards in the air. Quarterback's doing well. All of their numbers, both of these teams, when they're playing these FCS teams, their early season numbers, the averages, I don't like to get into them too much because they're really not mattering that much. A lot of what we do early is based on look, and we're looking at these two teams, and West Virginia looks staunch. Their defense is solid, allowing 307 per game. Now, that is something that impresses me because the defensive numbers are a lot harder, and they're converting stifling stopping the conversion at a 70% rate, which means they're only allowing 30% of third down conversions to occur. These two teams hate each other. It's going to be a dogfight. West Virginia home field advantage. You buy that one to 2.5. We're taking West Virginia minus 2.5. There you have it. They're going to win by a field goal at least, and Maryland is going to win by a touchdown at least. Those are our two plays. Enjoy. That's your Friday and your Saturday. We will be back. This is a Thursday release. We will be back Friday with possibly more Saturday action, maybe some Sunday action as well. Stay tuned. Keep watching because more game breakdowns are coming for the weekend. That's without a doubt. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon.